Hello, my gorgeous gastronomes and vampires. Welcome to T-Rex Steel City Mukbang. Where will this food journey take you today? Pull up a seat. Let's eat. Hey guys, how you doing today? Happy Friday. Happy Veterans Day to all my vets out there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're heroes and I love you. Anyway, here we go, guys. I want to thank all my subscribers, old and new. I love you guys. Really, I do. And to those of you who have not subscribed, I love you too. Please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Guys, we got sweet potato fries, garlic spinach, and Delmonico steak. Cuts like butter. Medium rare. Oh, that's ketchup. My steak sauce is right here. I made the steak sauce with Worcestershire, ketchup, and Sweet Baby Ray. Threw a little bit of that in there, you know. Yeah. Got some lime bubbly. Yeah. I threw this steak on the grill outside. You know it's banging. Really, that's my favorite way to eat steak. You can keep it broiled, you can keep it fried. I like mine on the grill. I mean, I'll eat it those other ways. But it's not nearly as enjoyable. Not at all. Guys, I was going to say I didn't know what to talk about, but I do have something to talk about. I do. All it takes is a second for me to think of something. But I was watching this show on Netflix. And it was called I'm a Stalker. And it was real life stories about stalkers. And they were being interviewed from jail. Surprise. But this one in particular, female, she started out her story. You know, they said, tell us about how you ended up going to jail for stalking. First words out of her mouth. She says, well, I only stalked 3 people in my whole life. Only 3. Only 3. And you appear to be not more than 30. You look, you look like you're between 28 and 35. I'll give you that. But I doubt very much 35. Probably closer to 30. And you've only stalked 3 people in your whole life. One is too many, babe. One is too many. But as she went on with her story, I felt so bad for her. I really did, because she had spent her entire childhood in foster care because her mother gave her up. Like around 2 years old, her mom gave her up. And she just got shuffled around and in and out of the foster care. She said when she was 10, she realized that she was attracted to women. She didn't understand. She said, I didn't know what gay was. She said, I didn't know. I just knew that when I looked at women, I was attracted. And I didn't feel the same way about looking at boys. So she stalked her first female at the age of 10. And it was a grown woman. The lady was someone she knew from church. And the lady knew her situation, the little girl's situation. And so the woman tried to be nice to her. She would buy her things. And having no idea that this little girl had a romantic crush on her. So, she started sending letters to the woman. And that was when the lady realized, oh my goodness, this little girl is physically attracted to me. So, she continued on with the letters, and they tried to counsel her and tell her, counselors, this is, you can't do that, this is an adult, things like that. So the woman, the church lady, just left her alone. I don't blame her. She just completely cut her off. So the stalker said she felt rejected again. Her mom didn't want her. The church lady didn't want her. So she went on, till she was like 17. Still feeling like no one cared about her. No one wanted to love her. And I really felt bad because, if you're 2 and you've never had a mother, and foster care was always abusive, where do you go? So she met another girl at the age of 17. Someone closer to her age. And she became very possessive and controlling over the girl. The new girlfriend didn't want to have anything to do with her. She didn't want to be controlled, So she tried to break it off. Stalker loses her mind over it. And she starts stalking the girl. Going to her house all times of the night. Leaving letters and phone calls and stuff like that. So the girl's mother reported the stalker. And That was her first time going to jail. She went to jail for stalking. They let her out on probation, but she had to do 8 years probation. So, in the middle of her probation, she joins a church group and tries to do right. She meets another lady. And same thing, same pattern. The woman notices, and the woman, she's getting controlled by her. She doesn't like it, so she breaks it off. And the second girlfriend ends up getting a boyfriend. That really set the stalker off. She lost her mind. So while she's on probation for these 8 years, she starts stalking the woman. Watching her house all hours of the night, especially when the guy would go visit. She would be outside looking in the windows, calling on the phone, harassing, threatening. She was going to kill them both, things like that. So one night, she was there, looking through the lady's window. And the neighbor called the police. Police came, called her right in the act. Took her straight to jail. She had to do 4 years. She got out early again, I think maybe after 3 years. She went back to the church group. She had it in her mind that because she liked women, because she was gay, she couldn't understand how to love God and also be gay. She just couldn't. So she was with that church group for a little while, and she ended up leaving because, I have to say this because this is how I feel, and I don't bite my tongue, because churches have a way. Churches and church folk have a way of pushing gay people out instead of welcoming them. They will scare you to death with all that Bible bashing stuff. Okay, that's just how it is. Not all churches, but enough, too many do that. So the end of the story was that she got out of the church group, met another woman, and they don't know what happened after that. They don't know if if he stayed with the woman, but that was kind of how it ended. She had vowed to stay away from women, like not date, because she said God felt it wasn't right, because that's what they told her at church. So she tried to stay away from women. She was not going to be gay anymore. Unfortunately, far too many of us go through it that way. Thinking there's something wrong with us. When really, it's something wrong with the people that are using the Bible as a weapon. I would love to know what happened to her after that. But it all stemmed from she was just looking for love. She was just looking for someone that would love her. She would suffer, with separation anxiety if the person would just go to the store or something. She was clingy and obsessive over people because she thought everyone was going to leave her, like her mom did. One of her counselors said something. He was doing part of the interview too, and he said something like, when she got out of jail, they were having a problem finding a program for her to be in. A mental health program. Come on, like you should be able to get into a mental health program. You're just getting out of jail. It was like she had no one. So that's all. That's it. Delicious. In my mind, I thought I was going to have enough for tomorrow for a steak salad. In my mind. But apparently, the steak is almost gone. So, no steak salad. I'll think of something else. I am full though, guys. I am full. So, I'm gonna go ahead and tap out. Peace out, my gastronomes and vampires. I will see you soon.